We're going to do our next lesson, which is a skill, apply color and add text. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to Adobe Illustrator and get right on to it. Make sure you're signed in. Also, make sure you have the light bulb icon, learn, and then at the top of the menu here, it's design a logo from start to finish. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Now for these lessons, you have to, I'm going to exit the video, scroll down with the middle mouse button to get to where you need to go. So I'm going middle mouse button. You could hit next, 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 but I prefer to scroll down, and I kind of went a little bit too far, so I'm going to scroll back up. And we're taking a look here, and it says apply color and text. We're going to select the body of the rooster. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the body of the rooster. Click the fill circle in the toolbar. Here's the fill circle button. And I'm going to select the eyedropper tool. There's the eyedropper. And I'm going to go ahead and in the color panel, click one of the brand color boxes to apply the color. So I remember that the body of the rooster is blue, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then select the wing sample and the other brand color to apply it. So there's the wing, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the fill circle, or fill color I should say, and then click the eyedropper tool and select the orange. Then I'm going to go ahead and, if I can recall, I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I'm going to click the orange for these parts because that's the colors of them, to make sure I do them all. Eyedropper tool. Make sure you are selecting the object you want to change the color. Then go to fill circle, or fill color I should say. I keep saying fill circle. And then click the orange for the orange part of the beak there. All right, so I've got everything kind of applied there with my colors for the rooster logo. I'm going to hit the next button. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select the orange wing. Click the fill circle in the toolbar. And then go to the plus in the swatches to add that color to my swatch library. And that says select another part of the rooster and apply the save color. So I'm going to select the comb of the rooster, go to the fill color circle, hit the orange, and I'm going to get rid of the stroke by taking care of the do not with the stroke. That's the none for the stroke option. All right, so I'm going to try that again. I'm going to go to the beak. I'm going to go to the fill circle, go to that fill color, change that beak to orange, and get rid of the stroke. And last but not least, the feathers. Again, go to the fill color, go to that swatch, go to the stroke, and get rid of the stroke and click off of it. All right, that looks like we took care of it. We've saved the color and reused it. I'm going to go ahead and hit the next option. All right, so it says to select the black circle and the blue rooster text. Okay, so there's the black circle. Now, in order to select both of them, I'm going to have to hold the shift key. So I selected the black circle, holding the shift key. I'm keeping the shift key down, and I'm just going to go ahead and left click on the blue rooster text. There we go. All right, so now they're both selected. Okay, I released the shift key after that. All right, so let's recap here. So I'm going to left click and select the black circle, hold the shift key, click on the blue rooster, release the shift key, and then we've got them both selected. Then in the taskbar on the right, click the type tool. So it's actually over here on the left, and I'm just going to go to the type tool. You can also remember, oh, so there is a taskbar on the right. So notice how I was wrong. So I want to go to the taskbar on the right here. So it's good that I learned by going over that. And then choose Type on Path tool. So there we go, Type on Path tool, and there it is. And the text is put in the circle. So make sure you go to the Type on Path tool, which is over here on the right, like it says. All right, I'm going to hit Next. Okay, so click the blue rooster text and select it. So I'm going to click the blue rooster text to select it. Find the handle on the left of the text. There is a video. I'm going to watch a video. Remember, make sure you're in the selection tool to watch a video. We're going to take a look and see what they have for us. Hit the play button. All right, so it looks like it's just dragging the handle and centering that blue rooster text to the top there. So And it also gives you the directions there, but I'm very visual. I like the videos. They help out. And feel free to rewatch those videos even after this video that you watched that I'm doing. All right. So click the blue rooster text to select it. So click the blue rooster text to select it. There we go. Find the handle off on the left hand of the text. Here's the handle. Drag the handle to reposition the text above the rooster. Whoops. We don't want to go too far. It gets a little bit finicky there. So I'm just going to drag it a little bit there at a time. And if it goes over, I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to go to the other handles and bring it over. And there we go. That's how we get it centered. So I had to go to the handles on both sides there in order to make sure it is centered there. In the properties panels, try changing the font and size. So there's the property panel there. And change the font and size. So I'm going to just try messing around with the font. It's telling me to do so. I'm going to go Blue Rooster there. And the size, we're going to go ahead and change the size. So mess around with the font and the size just for this one. I think they just want you to have fun with it a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to center it a little bit here. So let's bring those handles over a little bit. And it's centered. All right. So I just messed around with some of the font, changed the font and the size as well, like it asked me to, just for fun. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hit that next part here. Congrats. You completed part 3. All right. Awesome job. Now we're going to save the days. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the 3 bars at the top left here. Press save. All right, it's going to save it to the cloud. It looks like it's good. It's saved to the cloud. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to export as, so 3 bars again. Export as. I'm going to uncheck intro, start, draw, version and export, and practice, and keep color and text because that's the one we just did. Hit export. Make sure you save it to your desktop. Hit save. All right, and then go to Google Classroom and head to the assignment. I'm going to hit that plus add or create option, file, exit out full screen, press that green button in the upper left corner, then drag and drop my file that I just saved to my desktop into the assignment. All right, it should be loading very shortly, just be patient, and then hit turn in and then turn in. And then you can always unsubmit, resubmit. Just make sure your best is in there, and then you're all done with that assignment. All right, so it's your turn to apply color and add text. Good luck, rock it out.